Ooh. Yeah, he hadn't come off. There you go. There we go. I think some of the big ones here are a little bit deeper. A little bit deeper here. Boom. Nice 4-finger brim here. Trying to get some of the males in here now. Brum. Brum. Now, like I say, with worms, get the European night crawlers. There's European night crawlers, African night crawlers, and Canadian night crawlers. You probably can't buy the African night crawlers unless you just have somebody who's specifically growing them. But the European night crawlers are the ones that are really the ones that catch the greatest number and larger size of fish for me. Canadian night crawlers are a little bit too, I'm going to be honest with you, they're too, you got to keep them cold all the time, which is not bad. I mean, I got these worms on ice because they'll get overheated if you just keep them here on all this aluminum, right? So we got a whole hook worth of worms there. We're just going to pitch that back out and see what we can do. And that old sun's coming up now over the trees. And I'm wondering if those brim will start moving tighter and tighter to the bank. We will see. We will see. So, and we just wind's pushing us back toward the bank here now. Probably right over the poor fish now. Well, we're hung up. We're really hung up. Oh, now we got it. I was really hung up. Now we're unhung up. See if we still got a bait. Nah, not really. No, that's not true. We got it. See if we can catch anything here. Just on that clump of worms instead of the long tail. They prefer the long tail of the worm, but sometimes you just have to see. Oh yeah, there's a mayfly hatch happening. That's the first mayfly I've seen this year. So that's why they're feeding on the surface. There's a mayfly hatch happening. I just saw the first one. I had several hits there, but nothing. Yeah, just about picked me clean there. That's all right. If they pick you clean, just put another worm in there and keep going. Now, really, I'd much rather fish with my mealworms this time of the year. And I usually switch to night crawlers like this once it gets a little cooler. But my mealworms, I need to change their bedding, and I need to get them some more feed and things like that. And I'll show you that. But one of the biggest steps in cane pole fishing is starting to just, it's starting to grow your own bait. and raise your own baits and stuff. Okay, let's see. Come on now. My leader's a little bit too long. I need to have my leader about a foot or so shorter than it is. But I'm not going to worry about it. Whew. Wind's just swirling and just keeping me off balance. I can't, it's really getting to be, come on. I think we need to switch up to the paternoster rig, but, or we just need to shorten this bad boy on up some. See, the leader is longer than the pole. That makes it frustrating to cast, because you can't get a full pendulum cast like you really need. Yeah, it's definitely getting shallower. We're getting toward the mouth of the creek. Need to motor back upstream slightly. Oh, hit. Hit. Huh. There we go. We got him. We got him. We found him. Repeat, echo bass. We found him. Come on now. Yeah, that mayfly I just saw flying. It's, you know, they call them mayflies, but a lot of times they don't get here till like June and July. Not sure why they call them mayflies. Small guy there. Ellie. I'm motoring back up. And yeah, I'm gonna motor back up here. Also give my battery a chance to recharge. Because I have a refrigerator on my boat. Yes, an actual refrigerator. Come on. That's the refrigerator. I get to have ice cold water all day. And not have to buy up more ice.